the Untraditional Living video. Now, last week we spoke about black parents and supporting their kids. So, of course, I want to bring another perspective to that. And I always say if you don't have a solution, then don't complain about it. So, I have a few solutions and things that you could do instead of just living out your car. Like, for instance, I don't have any kids, so I can start now and start building and doing all that stuff to live out my car. I also thought that if I struggle and I just work my ass off and show my kids and push them to the next level and support them, then that will make sure that they get to the next level. But I follow a couple people that that's already been in the direction I am, that's trying to find another way, that also see that this shit can't be the only way, only way we're living right now. So I've been following a couple people that like they masters at this stuff. Like, they already started. Most of them got their own businesses and they living the way they want to live. And some of them homeschool their kids and all of that. So that's the point I want to get to. But for people who can't take off jobs or feel like that their kids have to be in school so they can work, or feel like there's no other way, it is other options in order to do that. So you can actually find to help your kids to see as well as you. The first thing that you can do is invest in your kids. I cannot stress that enough. Invest in your kids. Show your kids everything that they can do. They can do it no matter what. I don't care if it's jumping off a roof, they want to make a career off of that. I don't care if they want to write a book. No matter what your kids want to do not discourage that. I don't care if it sounds stupid to you, because we all know how I feel. I'm pretty sure you probably done mentioned something to your parents, or most of us know how I feel. You mention something to your parents, they shoot it off because they're not used to that. Like with artists, for example, a lot of parents felt like artists wasn't the way to go because you wasn't gonna get nowhere, and people had to prove their parents wrong. So that's the same thing. Like, don't down your child if they say they want to do it. Show them, take them to some things. It's free stuff. If you look it up, it could be free art classes and stuff, and then it could be stuff where you can find that people just now starting out, or maybe they're an art teacher and they only charge you like $15 to do a session with your child. Like, just let them try it out. That's the only way they gonna know if they like. Just like, yeah, y'all be quick to put y'all kids in sports, even if they don't like sports. Y'all let them go in sports and y'all put them in sports. So invest in your child no matter what. The second thing, you can invest in yourself as well. I thought that you couldn't, and I thought that you had to struggle, but create a family business. Do some things that you never thought of. If you always want to write, continue to write. Start back writing. Write a book, like start a business that way. If you always wanted to invent something, start on your free time. Y'all watch TV shows and we do all this other stuff. We can find extra time in order to invest in ourselves. Make a plan, even if you feel like you have to stay at that job, which you really don't. But say you feel like me right now, I'm staying at the job until I can figure this stuff out, until I can get it on my own. I don't want to work for the man all my life. By the time I say I'm 30, I really want to have my own shit and invest in my own self. So I want to be able to do that, and that's why I'm going through the steps now. But as well, if you feel like you can't do that and it's just not in the books for you right now, you too far down, just start with the simple things of investing in your kids. Even now, I've been finding some things to invest in, like stocks and bonds and stuff that we learned in school. They have something right now. It's called the TOSA Fund. Tulsa Real Estate Fund. And basically what it is everybody in the community, just let's say it's your community, and 20 of y'all get together in your community and y'all decide y'all want to put money together to build y'all community. You can able to do that. I just started and I created my account. They're launching in June, so I invested in that. I invested in a couple other things, just other ways to make streams of income, to bring back black communities, things that we do. They used to always say that it takes a village to raise a child. So let's get back to that. Let's get back to helping each other. When Auntie Cheryl got to go to work, Suzanne them gonna step in, and just everybody do what they need to do in order to help everybody. Everybody is off of myself and selfishness and all that stuff, and we're not gonna get nowhere with that. These white people, these Mexicans, all of them, no disrespect because I said these, but like I'm talking to my black folks right now. All of these other cultures and ethnicities and everything, they stick together. Like, they stick together like glue. You're not going to find none of these white people down in their other people unless they rich, poor white people. You got some people like that do down some poor white people. But still, even when it comes to that, like right with Trump, these poor white people supporting him no matter what, even if he not even looking out in their best interest. And black people can't even do that. It's time for us to start supporting each other and everything. Like, black-owned businesses, and that's why I'm starting back trying to support that, and not just thinking that black people is out to get you or to scam you. I used to think that about a lot of black people too, and I had to get that shit out of my head. Like, so everybody not out to scam me, and then we thinking that black people are scamming us, and these white folks scamming us left and right, and we don't even see it. We don't even see it. Just like what Jordan said, he black. Cost $13 and some change to make them damn shoes, and y'all paying $250 to $500 plus just to get the damn shoes that cost him $13 to make. Then he turn around and get that money that y'all done invested in his shoes and invested in jails that's locking all y'all brothers and sisters and them aunties and uncles up. It's like, that's the shit I'm talking about. If we can invest in shit like that, we can invest in outside shit, and I feel like that's another way that we can do it. Just figure out some ways. It's other options there, and it's just time that we think about it. Like, ain't nothing gonna come if we just sitting at home looking at TV and doing all this other stuff. That's why right now I haven't even been watching none of my TV shows. I love Empire. I love some other TV shows that they're just not gonna come to my brain at the moment. So it's other shows, Empire, Power, and all the shows that come on right now. I watch a lot of those. But I ain't even really been watching TV like that because I'm trying to read more, learn some shit more that I ain't been learning about all these black people that we ain't never know about. Even with the Tulsa Real Estate Fund and looking into that information and stuff like that, I found out way more information about Black Wall Street than I ever even knew. I knew there was a Black Wall Street that existed. I knew they tore it down. That, I promise you, that's all I knew about it. I never knew about all the other people that was in it and how successful it was, to the point where they had to come tear it down for us to not even damn take the fuck off, because we was being successful as shit. We was taking care of black restaurants, black everything, and we just gotta look into ourselves. And that's why I said I'm trying to find myself and my roots and everything that I need to know, like everything. And if you invest in yourself, invest in your kids, invest in your family. They got us believing that our family is not important, but it is. And I ain't saying you gotta go invest with all your family, like your everybody that done did you wrong. People get on it. Trust me, I got some siblings like that too. Some of my siblings there, we not gonna ever understand each other. And even though we not, I still want them to be successful, because I love all my nieces and nephews. And if you have my nieces and nephews, that's a part of the future generation with my kids, and I want them to be successful. So even if we not even seeing eye to eye, I'm sharing everything. Everything I invest in, I let my family know. No matter if they're not going to invest in it or not, but I let them know for that opportunity. Just like with the real estate fund, I let them know. At first, I thought it was just like, oh, I don't know nothing about real estate, I'm not going to get into that. But then as I actually looked, did my homework, and watched other people that I've grown to understand and respect, then I saw that, oh, this more than just real estate and knowing about real estate. This is about your community, buying back your community, becoming real estate owners, and become bosses that way. Everybody can do it, especially if we do it together. We just got to figure it out. Fun fact for the day coming your way, because I've been blabbing for like 8 minutes, so I'm just gonna cut it short right there. I'm gonna give you a fun fact for the day, then I'm out. Now, according to the National Low Income Housing Correlation, a family will have a family member that's working full time, only making minimum wage, has a family with a full time worker making minimum wage cannot afford fair market rent anywhere in the United States for a 2-bedroom apartment. So just think about that. They know we struggling. They don't care about us struggling, so we got to get it for ourselves. And with that, I'm out. Y'all have a good week.